Cheers! Hi guys! Welcome to our third episode of Off the Books! We did it right this time. You guys don't know what happens behind the scenes, how many times we have to do that before we get it right, you know? So, yeah. So, this is off the books, as you can see. Everything's off the books.
We wanted to start tonight with a couple of cocktails because it's wind down hour. Is it Wednesday?
Yes, it's Wednesday.
It's wind down Wednesday here at KBB Salon. Not for the customers, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yes, unfortunately, we can't pass out, like, you know, any condiments or anything right now.
No drinks.
No passing of anything.
No,
just getting your hair done.
I don't want to pass Corona to anyone.
No,
I'm not making
no,
any wine,
no.
no cheese and crackers. Please bring your food with you for an appointment, okay?
Yes, absolutely. So what we talking about today, ladies?
So tonight, we decided we wanted to talk about entrepreneurship in the African American community. I know I've had some situations with unprofessionalism dealing with entrepreneurs in the African American community, and we want to address some of those things because we want to support our own people. I know Ashley has had an experience. I know Kalina has had an experience just recently, unfortunately. And we just want to express some things, talk about some things, let people know where we're really coming from. Because a lot of the times people think you don't want to support your own community.
Oh, no, seriously.
And it's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's literally the difference between great customer service and terrible customer service.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're friends outside of me doing business with you, then you are gonna have to go ahead and split business and pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. What was yours?
What was mine? I just
She was going at this.
I was gonna go along, but we all had it.
Oh, yeah.
We all had an
I was
experience.
just wanted to hear yours for a minute. I was
Right. Like a minute. I was like, I hope to God she's had one as I'm going with this. Okay, great.
It's not.
That's good.
No,
It doesn't have to be
No.
recent, though.
because you know I can talk about that man by that window.
Which one was out the window?
When I'm trying to get him to come do my window, he came and did my quote. He did all this the time.
He was a black guy?
No, he was Mexican, but
Oh, okay.
he's still considered.
Right.
Well, it's still a different.
Yeah, different.
ethnicity.
Yeah,
Right.
But that made me mad because if I'm willing to spend my money with you,
Yes.
I should not have to chase you to do
No.
a service that you came and gave me a quote for to them.
Right. I got this from my old lady. She said, I can't beg and pay.
Right.
Like, I can't beg you and pay
And
you.
pay
I
at the
just
same
can't. I can't beg and pay. But, Shan, you're so right. And for me, you know, being an African American black business owner, and then we're all on this support black businesses. And trust me, like, I'm all in for support black businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I think where the issue comes sometimes with the black businesses is sometimes we are not educated on business.
Mm-hmm.
So we're educated on whatever we do. So whether we do hair or we do t-shirts or we do websites, you know, if we have a gift for creativity, whether we cook or whatever that is, then, you know, someone said you need to open up a business. So, I mean, with money, you can do that. All you got to do is just go down there and get you a license, get your EIN number. You like, oh, I'm boss lady, I'm boss baby, I'm in business. That doesn't mean you're a business person.
And funny thing is about Kalina and her business is she is customer service oriented. And I love that about being here, about working here, because I believe in being customer service oriented first. But I also, you remember that saying that people used to say, like, the customer's always right? The customer is always right to a certain extent. You're not going to tell me how to run my business, okay? You're not going to tell us how to run our business. You're not going to be able to cut your own corners and do this and do that. We're not going to give the house away for free. However, you know, when it comes to you being accommodated, something not happening correctly, of course, we're going to jump on it. We want to make sure we can accommodate you and things like that. And that just brought me to another thing about our Clover. We got a Clover.
Oh, the
yes.
the square thing?
Yeah, the square thing.
Okay,
That just brought me to another thing about that.
Make sure we write that down tonight before we finish. Or we can just, you know, just give it to them.
I don't mind.
Yeah, did they say it had to be that way?
Two girls that called me back where I did refund them and it actually did go through.
Okay. We'll fix that.
I want to say, I think that's why we all mesh good. 'Cause I think all of us come from a
Customer service.
Yeah.
Even though I know what you is your business,
Yeah.
but we came from customer service background.
Yeah.
So it's like we know what customer service is.
Yeah,
Right. And we know how
absolutely.
important it is.
Yes.
Because it is, and then we have a bad stylists in general have a bad reputation for
Let's be real.
not having good
African
customer service.
American
Yeah,
stylists get
yeah.
a bad rep for bad customer service. And
Right.
that's true.
bad customer
Yeah.
service
And professionalism,
time. Yep.
yes.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have a bad reputation.
And I know that to be true because I'm African American. I don't know if white people get bad reps. I'm sure some of them probably do,
Mhm.
but I know for a fact that we do.
We do.
And some of the things is, just going back to what we were just talking about, they know what we say. I say this in our meetings. I say, hey, I don't know how you treat people to pay your bills, but this is how I treat people to pay my bills.
Mhm.
These people paying my bills, and this is how I treat them.
Mhm.
So
We gonna treat them
I'm gonna treat you good. I'm gonna treat you real good.
Mhm.
So that is, and I think business 101, like you need to have hours of operation. I've been guilty of it. I'm gonna state my claim. I've been guilty of overworking, not utilizing my hours of operation. They laughing because they know me. But a lot of it is it's not even customer service now. It's just abuse, right?
Mhm.
Because you're trying to accommodate everybody and you don't have any guidelines and rules, or you have some and you're not sticking to those things. So you have to have guidelines and rules. If you're open at this time, this was time you open. If you close at this time, this was time you close. A client cannot get in at this time if you need to be closing at this time.
Mhm.
So those are the things that and you can't double book or overbook. If that person paid for that particular time, they need to be there for that particular time, and they need to get all the service and time that they need for that particular time. So, and I learned this over the years now. It took me a while. So, not knocking anybody if you're trying to, if you're still doing that. But the thing about it is growth. We all get to a point of growth in our business where you say, hey, I need to reevaluate and do some things. I think the other thing is, so you have to have rules, guidelines, policies, and hours of operation. If your business open at 9 o'clock, I need everybody or whoever to be there at 9 o'clock. Really at 8:45. What time do we get here?
8:45.
We get 8:45
Mhm.
because we're open at 9 o'clock. We need to be getting in and get prepped and getting I like that we come in and just get our minds together and
Morning devotion.
our morning devotion, and we're kind of talking and cleaning our station, especially now with this COVID thing, kind of cleaning our areas and getting our areas together. But if you open up at 9, you need to be there by 9 o'clock. You cannot show up at 10:15 if you got a 9 o'clock.
And then say to your client, oh God, I have 2 experiences. And then say to your client, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then they have to be in the salon. It's supposed to be an hour and a half appointment. You're really in the salon for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And you don't even like your service afterwards.
Yes. That sounds like it came from the guts.
It did. It did. And I went to before I even know about KBB. I wish I would have known about KBB before. But I went to the lady Christelle.
Hush.
Anyway, it wasn't her. I was trying to book with her, but I guess like she's so high class, you can't book with her. You
Okay.
cannot book with her.
Wow.
So I had to book one of her other stylists, and I seen her there doing someone's hair, and man, I was like, oh, I wish I was in this chair right now.
Right.
She was there on time. She laid that girl's hair, and my stylist was an hour late. My appointment was at 9, and I had to drive to Mississippi after that for my cousin's wedding. I was in a wedding that day.
Wow.
And I was upset because she didn't get there until 10:19. My appointment was at 9 o'clock. I never went back there again, and I hated my hair. I had to redo my hair the next day. I hated my hair.
Wow.
Like, I was so upset, and I was like, I've seen her salon. I follow their page, and I know for a fact. Like, and I wrote her. She never wrote me back. I wrote the owner. She never wrote me back. Never even responded. Never even came. I was like, I was really trying to get an appointment with you. I'm wondering, how you do this, because I see there's nowhere you can book you on your site.
Mm-hmm.
Are you that exclusive that you can't be booked? Like, I'm just so concerned because I wanted a bob. I wanted like the flow that she was delivering, and girl didn't get a response.
Oh,
and I was like, okay, top black salon.
Right. Girl, it's real. It's real.
We're the top.
What,
select-
Ashley? Because it's your time to talk. It's your cue.
Yeah, it's your cue. When we look at you, it's your cue.
Ashley don't be talking, honey. It really be me and Shan's show.
No, I do be talking.
You be listening.
Y'all be just so talking.
Talk, Ashley.
Ashley
Tell me
is
about
so
your
funny.
experience.
But Ashley, you being working in customer service, you know how important it is. What's the main thing of why we keep saying? Number one, what is customer service and why is it so important?
Customer service is servicing your customer. Sorry, it's servicing your customer. It's all about servicing your customer. It's not all about just business. Because if you treat this person bad, well, for me, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
You know, I like to be greeted when I walk through the door. Like, I like for someone to be on time. I like for someone to be prompt and responsive. You know, if you're not doing that, you don't have no customer service.
Yeah.
You literally just delivering, like what you was going back and saying about we have the talents, but we don't have the business.
Right.
We think the talents can take us where we want to go, and that's not all that it takes.
No,
if you don't know how to speak to people, girl, you're not gonna be able to get 2 steps in the door.
And there's some people who don't even have talent, but because of their customer service or how they do things, people come to them because they're just drawn. They love to have the way they operate.
Right.
You know, so it's very.
But what about the ones that don't have no talent and no customer service?
That be just a little clout thing. They be like, oh, she got 10,000 followers. She got this, that, and the third. So they be like, ooh, I'm gonna go there.
Right,
Everyone
right.
else is, you know, it's like the me too. I'm gonna do this because
Right,
you doing it, because you're
right,
doing it.
yeah.
But it's a hype. Because a lot of times we know a lot of stuff that y'all doing that
Right.
for a few people, that's big people.
Yes.
That
yes.
shouldn't be doing some of the stuff that they doing.
That's so true.
You know, but because they have all those followers and that their prices are so high, they think that it's right. Or they think that it's exclusive.
Right, right.
It's exclusive. It sure is.
It's exclusive.
That is so
Because
funny.
you go somewhere else, they not doing that. Because
No.
that's not in regulation.
No, right. Why she
tell you
said that in regulation?
But for real,
But it's
though,
true.
I know, I'm sorry if it's you, but I know several celebrity stylists who don't even have cosmetology license. Therefore, when they're coming to do your hair, they still using old, nasty, dirty brushes that can give you diseases in your head.
Because they don't know nothing about the disease.
They don't know nothing about the diseases. They don't even know how to properly sanitize and disinfect their tools.
Yes.
That's the main portion of you even moving
And
forward.
y'all know right now during this COVID time, you need to know all your sanitation and disinfectant
Yes.
procedures and regulations. So that is so true. But they're absolutely right. They putting on everybody on blast today. They ain't cutting no corners today.
No corners. We're on the line, and we're gonna go ahead and let you have it like it is.
They are
because you
off
need it.
the chain. But it's so true, you guys. It's so true. And I learned this along the way. Like, you know, I have a decent salon. I've done pretty well for myself. And doing, you know, getting the salon together. You hot now? You was hot earlier. Now you real hot. I don't mind.
Keep going.
But I have one thing I just knew doing the whole thing, but it's inside of me too. But one thing I knew is you gotta treat people right.
Use Taraji to fan this.
and you have to have compassion within your service. It might not be things I can't do. Clients may come here, Lord knows they do it all the time. They come in here with these pictures from off these Instagram sites and off this Pinterest, and they want you to work miracles. And you look at the picture and you look at their hair, and you look at the picture and you look at their hair.
But you know what? That is a part of being a professional hairstylist. Because you, as a professional hairstylist, you're able to tell somebody, and in a very nice way, in a very customer-friendly services way, you're able to tell somebody, hey, that's not going to work for you.
Yes.
I'm going to
get
give
that.
you what's going to work for you, but that right there, what you want, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not going to work for
And we
you
can-
or anything.
We can work you towards
Towards
that.
that. Yes.
As of right now.
Right, and I always say,
Wherever
oh,
you
this
are.
is pretty. I see what you like about this. Just
Yes.
letting them know the picture that it showed you is not ugly. There's nothing wrong with the picture. they just can't achieve this hairstyle today.
Right.
And it's okay to let them know that. Now if the client is just unreasonable, and you just have to let them know that, I'm just so sorry I won't be able to administer this service. But it's a way to tell them, instead of saying, you cannot get, girl, you can't get this. Girl, look what she said she wanted. She can't get this.
God, do people do that?
I don't
People
know, but
at a certain salon, depending on what kind of salon you at.
Okay,
that's
that's
another-
make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah,
That's another aspect of African American hair salons. It's okay to be friends with your client not friends. I'm gonna say friendly. It's okay to be friendly. You have to know the difference between customer service and being friendly. Sometimes
Right.
when you're friendly, they take advantage of it, and and it's okay to sometimes, yeah, girl, but know where to cross the line. You have to know where to cross that line, and that's where it comes back into where you're using your education, you're using your know-how, you're using your skills to apply everything you need in that one little conversation. Even when you say, yes, girl, I can get you here, not today,
Right.
but it may be in another month or so, we're going to work towards that.
Right. I got you. Let's set up some more appointments. That's where your rebooking comes in, to set up your other appointments.
Come on, return customers.
Right. So I think I love supporting Black business. I love the Black dollar. We know our Black dollar is serious. I really do. So the thing about it is, though, when we do have our businesses and open up our businesses, or revamping your business, because it's okay to revamp. And when you're revamping, seek counsel. I had to seek a coach. I said, okay, I've been doing this now and having the business for 8 years. I've been doing hair for maybe 15 years, but I knew it was something it was going okay, but I just knew it was something missing. Like, it just wasn't right. Income was this, outgoing was just as much as ingoing. I was saying, okay, wait, something ain't kicking. Like,
our Kalina is very, 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 very sweet and nice, and she has a heart of gold, and I love that about her. I love it about her. But luckily, I came into the picture because I be on Kalina, and I like to enforce the rules. Not to say I'm not, because I'm customer service first. But I can also recognize when someone is trying to take advantage of an opportunity or a situation, or how it was before. Well, this ain't never happened before, but that's okay. It's happening now. And if you'd like to book, let's go ahead and continue with this, because that's where I cut it off. Like, I'm going to be customer service friendly, but also I'm going to let you know these are the rules. And there's no going around these rules right here.
And I'm not going to lie. As a business owner, it takes somebody like this and it takes somebody like this to be on your team. I mean, it really does. And the other ladies, it takes that, because everybody got to hold each other accountable. You need accountability. To think about, you trying to be the head or the boss, or you want this big title. You want everyone to know that you're the one. You are diminishing and lowering your staff. They are smart individuals. They know what they're doing. So if you are also in hiring too, Black business owners, trust me, I know good hires are important.
Oh, yes.
And if you don't have the right hires, I'm so sorry. As much as you love them, I dealt with this too. Let them go. Let them go, because they can pursue their dreams or whatever they want to do in their area, and you need people around you that are going to be on your same page, same vision, and be supportive with whatever you got going on. Because it's almost like when you're trying to do something and it just feels like it's rolling, but every time you get a little glitch, it's like it's rolling and it start like and you're like, and then every now and then it kind of like, okay, it's still good. Then every now and then you get into another little glitch. And so every time you get to those glitches, you have to like evaluate and stop. And so my evaluation was COVID. I was kind of going on it a little bit before, and remember I was sitting and talking to her, I was like, oh, actually it's so hard, it's so much, I got so much to do, because 8 years of doing what you think you thought and having to erase all of that, coming in business now, it's different. It's different. So COVID gave me that. So if you haven't opened or you're trying to get into COVID is a great time to start over. I mean, what not a perfect time just to start completely over, revamping, rebranding. I know you guys are, revamping yourselves. We're talking about social media, how to revamp ourselves and everything. So, yes, go ahead.
I just want to go back when you said that you don't focus on you being like the boss.
Oh, yeah.
I love that because most people, when they're at the top, they only want glorification for themselves. But you always praise us, especially when you do the videos and you say, I got the hottest team in
Hottest
the city.
team in the city.
And it's like,
We really got the hottest boss in the city. That's what y'all don't know. She got the hand.
So sweet.
but you
Y'all
just
so sweet.
speak that, like, a lot of people, they don't do that. They just worry about the, their own
Yeah.
stuff rising. And I feel like you do care about all of us getting to the top. And it's like, you don't see that.
You don't see that.
Right.
Not
Especially
only,
not with us.
I get
you
it.
don't
and
see
not
that.
just that, with educating.
Yeah.
You see how, like, no matter where she's at, no matter what she's doing, she gonna drop it and she gonna come over there and make sure you feel confident, you feel good doing this, you're doing it correctly. If she has to jump in, she just does it because that's her mama hands.
Yeah.
Sometimes your mama hands like to just, let me show you how this goes, and then, now you do the
And I'm
next
just
one.
sitting there watching every stroke.
Yeah, every
I'm
stroke.
gonna get
Don't
it,
you be
I'm gonna
memorizing
get
it?
it. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna
Y'all
get
are
it.
so funny, but it's so thank you, Ashley. But that's so good but the thing about it is, y'all success is my success. My success is your success. If you're not successful, I'm not successful. If I'm not successful, y'all. It takes both of us. It takes a village for us to get to where we're going. So if your stylist, if you got a stylist in your salon, or you got someone in your job, you as the boss now that's not doing what you as the owner, not doing what they supposed to be doing, doing what they're supposed to be doing, or not efficient or skilled in what they're doing, and you over there laughing or like, shoot, I don't care. That is you. That is not them. That is you.
And when you have staff,
their
feels
reflection
like,
on you.
I don't care, because once you start doing that, then they start doing it. Well, if she don't care, I don't care.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that is so true. Y'all, this is good. I think it's this wine that got me all like toot. And you over there hot.
Do you hear me? My armpits are like, I feel like there's steam coming from underneath my armpits. You like the way I fan that?
Girl, don't be blowing them armpits over here.
I put some deodorant on earlier.
Girl, we had to put that deodorant on.
We had that emergency deodorant.
The emergency deodorant for, after you did a couple of hairs throughout the day.
That's all hot.
Yeah.
The blow dryer.
Girl, it is so funny. It's so true. But yeah,
I just thought about what I blow dry that girl hair.
When?
When I was sweating really bad.
And what happened?
She had all that hair, and I'm like, girl, I'm still blow drying.
Girl, I kept looking over there, and you was like, oh my goodness.
It was so much. It was like I was drenched. She was like, what in the world is going on?
And Ashley got this habit when she blow dry, she put her comb underneath her arm.
And I know that comb was hot.
Yeah, Ashley was going in.
Girl.
And girl, I looked back at Ashley, she was like, I know she got a lot of hair.
It is crazy. Y'all know I be knowing when they walk through the door. I said that's for me.
That's for Ashley. I was like, you're for Ashley? Okay.
Yeah.
But when I think, was it that same girl when she took her hair down? I was like, oh my God, bundles?
Oh girl, bundles.
They're falling to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, why?
Girl, she did have a lot of hair. But yeah, search for help. It's okay to get help. It's okay. I think that is another thing that as Black people we struggle with. We do not like to reach out. And because the reason why we don't like to reach out, you guys, for two reasons. We won't reach out because we're embarrassed if somebody rejects us. Okay? It's okay. Go ask somebody else. It only takes, I always heard this, it only takes one yes. So if 50 people give you a no,
You were my one yes.
yeah.
You really were.
You so sweet.
I'm so serious.
Yeah, so sweet. Girl.
Yeah, because other people, I was getting into salons, but they ain't know what they were. it was either they didn't do hair, they were just an owner,
Yeah.
or they really didn't know.
They just owned the salon.
Yeah, it was like the other girl. Well, somebody else. It was like she was fresh out of school, opening up something.
Right.
It's like it was never anybody that was up to a certain level that was willing to actually teach.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of them, like when they're new like that, they probably are afraid to teach.
And not only that, you can't teach me because any day you don't know.
Right. That is true. That is true. You Ash, I didn't know that. But yeah, see, it only
said about growing my seed. It's just so crazy how far life has came with it.
Yes, I remember that. Ash. I do remember. You have grown like a blossom. Yes.
She said, "Thank you, Jesus."
But you only need one yes, and after that one yes, don't nobody know who said all them no's.
It don't even matter. The no's don't matter.
Remember any of those no's?
Yeah, I remember, but now I'm looking like I know the same people. You looking at my stuff and you confused.
You see that hair?
Right, yeah.
My friend is the bomb. Okay?
Confused.
Somebody called about her today and they was like, "Well, what my girl Ashley doing?" I said, "Oh, she's doing short hair and silk presses. What's up? You want to get in that chair?" She's not doing that anymore.
Girl, that is right. Girl, that is so funny, but it's so true. So you have to ask. You have to ask because we reading the book Outwitting the Devil, right? And I encourage you guys to read this book. I'm gonna send it to everybody I know. I've been just really sending it to people Outwitting the Devil because that's one thing that the devil holds against us. And if you don't believe in a heaven and hell thing, just know like the darkened place or the enemy or the opposer, like it is good and there is evil. There is good and bad. And that bad person is that little devil on side of you saying, "No, I'm not gonna call, I'm not gonna DM, I'm not gonna reach out because I know they're not gonna say no. I know they're gonna say that." It's fear. It's fear, and fear holds you back. Fear will paralyze you. Yep. So you have to make those risks and you have to make those things. But also too, us leaders and stewards, you have to be compassionate to these people. You have to give them a chance. You have to give them some type of opening where they can communicate with you. Stop acting like your junk don't stink. Every time we go to the bathroom, even if you don't detox tea to death, your stuff still gonna stink.
Child, these teas. Oh Lord.
And I let me say that because we be detoxing
all day.
So it is. So it's like, you just have to be. You have to remember. I remember when I was walking, starting in a salon. I remember you have to always go back to when you first started, and then if anything, I just know if it didn't, if I didn't grow you or if you didn't grow with me, I taught you something. I told you something that you can kind of research it and run till that and learn it. So just gain the information and give it back. So yeah, that's my thing on the whole black business thing, because I love supporting black business, but we just got to do better.
We do.
We just got to do better as a whole. We got to do better as a whole and get more to like sisterhood. I called some of my girls yesterday because I'm like, listen, I am still your sister. I am still the one that anything ever happened to you, I want you to know you can still call me. Don't think you can. I know we all get busy because I do too. I got my best friend, girl, I can go 3 months without calling her. She called me, "Hey girl, what's up?" We back together. It's not like you ain't called me. Yeah, she'll drop in the salon. But it's not like, "Oh, I ain't heard from you in 3 months," or "Oh, this," or "Oh, that." No, we busy and we life. Girl, everybody done grew up. We got kids. We doing stuff.
We got so many things.
Girl, so many. It's definitely important to, stay on track and do what you need to do.
Ashley, tell me about your bad customer service experience. It doesn't have to be necessarily a black owned business, but tell me from beginning to end.
Oh, you want to go more in detail?
Yeah, because I remember you telling me about the guy.
Yeah.
And but what did you get him to do first?
Well, all he did was come over and consult me.
How did you find him?
Well, he did my cousin's ceiling. But I guess my service wasn't expensive enough, so he didn't want to come do it. But you should have just said that. Don't have me thinking I have an appointment, because it was something I really need to get fixed. Like my window was broke.
Right. And windows actually can be really expensive.
Yeah.
One double pane window could cost you anything.
But I gotta tell you how God worked too. But So all he was gonna do was, rig it to a point that it wouldn't go up, so couldn't nobody break in my house.
Okay.
Because I have so many windows in my house that I wasn't concerned about that window being locked for fire happen. I just don't want it somebody can get in. So he told me, he was gonna do something. He was gonna charge me $300 something, basically to screw some screws in there to jack it up.
Like how you hammer it in?
Yeah. But see, I was gonna do it because I had got a quote from Home Depot, and it was like, way more expensive. And, I'm a single female that own a house. I don't know how to do that stuff.
Single female
that owns her own house,
owns her
has her own
home.
career.
Owner, not rental. Owner.
Let's just clarify that. Continue.
So proud of her.
Hand clap. Continue.
But yeah, so he was gonna, just do that for me. He said he was gonna come a certain date. He didn't. So I wrote him and I'm like, okay, well, you didn't come. He set up another date. Didn't come. Then just started avoiding me. So I said, okay. Then after COVID, I'm like, well, he got to be in the need, so I'm gonna call him now.
Right.
Maybe he needs some work. Maybe he needs some money.
I know, yeah.
Still didn't call, but he said he was gonna come. Did the same thing. My mama even called him, cause I be thinking sometimes I come off like I'm younger. And they don't take me serious.
Okay.
Because a lot of times the people come to do service in my house, they want to know where my mom is.
I don't like that.
And I'm like, no,
this is me.
It's me.
Yeah. Right. I own it.
So, so you know how something bad can happen, but a blessing come out. So y'all know my kitchen cabinet fell.
Yeah.
How? Come to find out, the cabinet was on the wall with one nail and all this stuff, and thank God it didn't hit me, whatever. But Kenyatta gave me her people who come fix her house when something is wrong, which has to be a legit company because it's through, like a rental service.
Right.
So that man, he came out, he put it back up my cabinet, he secured all my cabinets, and he screwed the screws into my window, and I only paid $200.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So God aligned that, he worked that out because that was too expensive for that man to be charging me anyway.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm just like, I just want it fixed.
Right.
But it worked out. But that was a horrible customer service experience. And I think that's crazy. You don't treat one person one way because their service is less.
Right.
Compared to a person that their service is more.
Right. Oh, no.
No.
Because I was going to continue to keep using him because I need a handyman.
Yeah.
Right. So it was crazy. I didn't like the way it made me feel, but it worked out. And now my new handyman is the other man. The one that he has his credentials, and he gonna come fix my stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
so do he fix ACs?
He might do. You may ask him.
Ask him.
And make sure you say it's a commercial AC, right? It's technically
don't
not
tell them
residential.
it is commercial, but they charge more.
If it's commercial.
So just tell him, do he fix AC?
Okay, I'm gonna ask.
Like I was like, it's commercial.
Oh,
right?
y'all, if you fix ACs, call me. I'm just kidding.
If you, we not burning up or nothing.
Right.
This is not sweltering or anything like that.
Right, girl, it's so crazy. That's just crazy. But that's a good example of what we're talking about, and even pricing, I didn't really want to get on pricing, but it's a topic for right. It's a topic for business owners. And that's the thing. Like when I started my coaching, this is the business owner. When I started my coaching, that's when I realized, like, and y'all, I'm just being transparent, okay? Let me keep it real and be transparent. That's when I realized, like, cost per hour, like I knew a little bit of it, but I knew of it, but I didn't know how to really calculate it in our industry, like in our beauty industry. But once that's what hours of operation, because you have to get a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time for your operations costs. That ain't even on top of profits and all of that. That's just for operations costs. So once I did that, of course, after COVID, no thing, we did have to raise prices significantly, but not to raise prices just because we just out of the blue, we just like, we want to raise prices. It was definitely a
she got them hands.
Right. It was definitely
a
method to a method to the madness. However, you're also right. We are doctors of hair. We are doctors of hair.
Doctor, and we're in this, like, we're in what is it?
Clinicals.
We're in clinicals.
We're becoming doctors. This is a hair hospital.
Yes.
And when you come to a hair hospital, we are going to service you to what your needs are. And everybody is different in different levels and different things. But sometimes there is a cost for that. You know, there is a cost for those type of things. So business owners, know what your cost is to operate. Like, that's number one. Then you have to know what your cost is to, you know, possibly gain a profit for, or your payroll costs. Like, you know, your inventory costs, just everything. And it has to all go into your cost per hour. So clients, a lot of times that's what that is, you know. But salon owners, that's one thing you have to know. So making sure that you are pricing in the right price point. Now, do people get over? Yes. People do get over. And you get overs, you're not going to have any business. If you charge someone $400, $300, $500 for something they know they can get for $80, $90, or $150, or, you know, just depends on. It is a big difference. But I'm talking about like a washing set. They do a washing set and it's $600. They're like, hey, I know for a fact that is not the market rate for that.
But it's some crazy people that depend on
it's
who
some
the
people
they gonna pay that $600.
They charge $600.
Shampoo, wash
Shampoo and a curl.
And listen, I don't knock it. If they pay it, handle your business. However, and if you're really good, they may just do it. But if you not, I'm gonna look at if that price don't match my hair. If that price, if I come get my hair done and you in flip flops, hat on your head, hole in your shirt, sitting around, it don't match my hair. It don't match you. Like, this place raggedy. I saw you taking a bottle of shampoo doing like this. That don't go together. I mean, no. No, you can do it. But I'm just saying.
Look, I just thought of when she said that. I was like, well, what if our prospect there if he wanted to play with me? So I like to just take the top off and just pour it in my hand. Because I ain't got time.
They tell on themselves. You see that? You see that?
I'm like,
but I mean on a more consistent basis.
Yes,
on a more consistent basis.
We don't like every time I come.
Well, we don't do that every time.
Absolutely. Putting water in and shaking it up. You know, making it stretch.
That's how you get all of it out like that.
Trying to get all the product.
All of it. But I mean, it comes with an image. You know, it comes with a tone. It comes with a professional image. Like, all of that. Like, again, I always think of anytime as a business owner, and when I say business, I'm talking about suite renters. I'm talking about booth renters. I'm talking about business owner or the landlord of the business. I'm talking about all type, because sometimes people feel like when they rent a booth in a suite, or it's just not a business. That is your business. You are the business owner of that area, of that particular area. You're a representation of that area, of that particular station. So when you do that, you have to really I lost my train of thought a little bit where I was in there, but you have to pick up your professionalism to go with your cost per hour. You know, your cost per hour. So, but you know, I can't. You know, it's how people charge is how they charge, but just make sure if you are charging, make sure you're in market value. Make sure you're doing more of your cost per hour first. Then anything else is additional for profits or payroll. I mean, I pay profits, payroll, but for other things.
I lost my train of thought. That's what I did.
That's what this wine. Cause we high. You're high.
Because I'm high. Like,
I told you this was a bad idea.
I
told you I ain't
want to sip your wine.
I know, because I told you I ain't want to drink on camera.
That's funny.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to confuse folks. I still love the Lord.
That's what I was gonna say.
What?
Tell us about your customer service experience. You don't have to go into, you know, what it was for or who it was. Just speak on the unprofessionalism of the situation, because it is African American business owner to African American business owner.
Right.
And sometimes I can say that the line between friendly and business can sometimes try to conjoin.
Yeah.
And that's not necessary. That's not
Right.
necessary. You have to remember your place.
Oh, okay. So out of respect of the person, and that person I do find as a true friend, so I'm not gonna go all the way into it. However, what I will say though is what you said way earlier. We have to separate business and professional. I have a client right now that did something for me, and she flat out told me, like, Kalina, you gotta separate business and personal. And some things that I was doing wrong, she addressed me on it. Was I slightly offended? Yeah, because who you talking to? Not the lip. Who you talking to? But I had to accept it because she was right. Not only was she right, she was a business person too. I was trying to use her services. She uses my services. But that was another person. But this particular person that we're talking about right now, you just have to separate the business and personal. And if I respect your business, you have to respect my business. You know, and it all goes back to just compassion. You know, really understanding where that person is and being the educator and guiding them through that process.
Yes.
Okay? If a person's coming here to get their hair done and
it's a big chop
it's
transformation.
big chop transformation. She want to chop, she want a color, and she want a relaxer, and she want to go blonde,
She ain't never
and she
had
want to
none
go
of that
this,
before.
and she want to go that. It is my license, my expertise to tell her yay or nay. And it's also within my compassion to let her know, I know you want to get that. I understand you want to get that. Girl, that's going to look so good on you. You know, but what we're going to have to do first is X, Y, and Z. You know, let's start with this.
Right.
Let's start with that, you know.
And I've heard her say so many times, let's start with getting your hair back to a healthy state.
Oh, yeah.
First,
all of it's back to getting healthy.
Before we start adding color, before we start adding this, before we
Yes.
start adding that. I love that. I love that she's like, I see you, girl. But
Yes.
let's get your hair back to a healthy
Yes.
state first.
Yes. So when you're dealing with people, if someone comes in your operation and say, "Hey, I want to get X, Y, and Z," you be like, "You can't get that." What happened? I got something in my eye. Girl, I'm like, "What? Get it, above?" If someone say, you be like, "You can't get that, girl. Your hair is too short. It is too damaged. It is too nappy." Like, no.
Yeah.
Educate that person. Let them know they didn't know that they couldn't get it.
Right.
Right.
Make them feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, dang, I ain't know I couldn't get this, or I couldn't get that. Like, no. Or like when there was a client that called and she was like, well, I want to make sure my hair is straight when I get it relaxed. I said, no, ma'am, your hair is not going to be. I didn't say no, ma'am. I said, you don't want your hair to be straight after a relaxer. Because I remember everything y'all say.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Have a little
Yeah, I
You
said
want
you
some
have to
elasticity.
have a little bit of elasticity. I said if it's straight, bone straight, once you get your relaxer, I said it's probably over processed and that's gonna damage your hair anymore. And I know you want color, so let's remember.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay.
Educating them.
And you can tell a lot of people. And these clients aren't always young clients. They're
Yeah.
older clients, sometimes between their 30s, the 50s, and 60s. They don't know because everybody that's been doing their hair has been slapping a perm in it, putting some quick weave on it, put some glue on there,
Yeah.
boom, out the door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't care about the client's hair. Where
no.
do we stop caring about your hair?
Right. Girl, it's so funny because I saw this one little thing. This girl was like, I just want to go back to the old salon. She was like, because every time I go to the salon, I got to have my hair washed. I got to have my hair combed out. I got to have this. I got to have that. And then I pay you $150 for you to just do this. Or I pay you $200, $300 for you to just do this. But it's so true. I remember my auntie doing hair. Girl, my hair was just so flowy and healthy. And they gave me service. You know, I went there and got full service. And that, you know, I love that, you know, and that's what I offer the clients is full service. So back to what you were saying, it's just if you are gonna do something in business with a friend, go ahead and underline the lines of business and personal. You know, go ahead and set that straight business first. They say never do business with a friend or never do business with someone you know. But it's, I mean, honestly, you guys, if we're going to be talking about doing business in our community, it's going to be inevitable for us to do business with our friends. My clients are my business. I got an accountant as clients. I got nurses as clients. I got doctors as clients. I got realtors as clients. I got lawyers as clients. If I'm going to get something done, I'm going to use them. Why not? They give me business. But when I come to you, come to me correct.
Yes.
Come to me correct. Don't come to me like I'm your hairstylist. Unless you give me a big deal or something.
And
But even if you're not, right. Even if you are, come correct. You know, come correct. Because when you come here, baby, I'm going to treat you with a perfect service.
Because even if you're late, an hour and 47 minutes.
Hush. You a
You
mess.
still got in that day.
All right.
You didn't turn you away.
Girl, you is so crazy. You crazy. But no, it's serious. It's really serious on how that goes. And then, you know, another thing real quick about educating. Why is it getting cooler now? Is it cooler? Or did we come down?
Cooler outside, and then I think
Is it my fan? Hold on.
No. It's
Don't do me like
We
that.
feel that
It's like it's
It
coming
feel
from
cooler.
upstairs.
No,
you know.
upstairs be cold. I've seen Miss D got a whole blanket up
But
there.
you know, they body heat ain't up there no more.
Oh,
Right? It's like can kind
yeah.
of circulate down here now.
Right, I get it. The other thing is, you guys got to work on your inventory in the places, and you got to work on, for example, if a client come in your restaurant or in your place, and be like, okay, can I get a number one? We don't got buns. Can I get
The whole left side of the
number two?
menu is gone.
We ain't got. We ain't got this. Well, what about this? We ain't got that either. They come in here, they always want stuff. Because that's what it said it had.
Let
Right.
me tell you.
And you don't have it.
That's funny. Have y'all ever
And
seen
it
a
be
black
like,
lady sketch
how did
show?
that end up being my fault?
Yeah.
Because you ain't order your buns
It's
and
like
lettuce.
the small businesses have to realize that you got to operate yourself like a big corporation.
Yes.
These big corporations not doing that.
And
No.
image. Your
Now,
yeah.
they will be out of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't work for companies that
Yeah.
they will be out of
But they'll
stuff.
compensate
Oh
you.
yeah, and they're gonna make sure. Okay, well we don't have, for example, Taco Bell.
Right.
Work there.
Okay.
You go to Taco Bell, they don't have no beef.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna give you that option. You can have chicken and steak for the same price.
Right.
You getting an upgrade. But I
Yeah.
don't have that, but I'm gonna compensate you. You know? So
Right.
it's like it's a give or take thing, and a lot of times small businesses don't realize that because they feel like it's more of a loss, not realizing when you give that to them,
Yes.
it's more of a gain because they have more respect for you.
Yes.
Right.
And
Because
they
they're like, so
go,
you're just
yeah.
not gonna service me at all?
Yeah, they're gonna
Right.
keep coming back because they appreciate because people
Yeah.
know stuff happens.
And they're like, you know what?
You know.
I'm gonna give this to you, even though it's a higher cost product. I'm gonna give it to you for the same price.
Because it's my
I'm
fault
not-
because I don't
it's-
have
It's my
that.
fault.
Yeah.
Right.
I
And
don't
you have to take
this.
accountability because a lot of times they don't, and they push it off on the client and say it's because of them.
Right.
Oh, well, you didn't let me
Yeah.
know that you didn't want this at this time.
It don't matter.
If
You
you're a
said you
business
had it.
operating, you should have already had this in stock.
Right. Right.
You know, you had my
Or
picture 2
just
weeks ago.
let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let me know we're out of this, but we'll be able to accommodate you with X, Y, and Z.
And
You
last
know?
time it's just communication.
It's community. How
Communication.
we forget about that one?
Oh no!
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication.
Right. We're gonna end on that one. Communication is key to everything. Relationships, personal, business, everything is communication. Let me tell you something. That was one of the things that I lacked, right? You guys say, no, Kalina, you do not lack in communication. No. I lack in communication. I'm great in talking.
Mm-hmm.
I can talk all day. I can, I can sell probably, what does it say, 100 to a bee? Like, I can sell it, that's how I am.
Mm-hmm.
However, I come from, I'm the oldest out of 4. And so, communication to me is, I know y'all heard me say this a million times. Even if you know me, you've heard me say this, and you guys know. My communication is, I got it. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Because I'm always in that sense of, I got you.
When you say don't worry about it, I'll be like, don't say I don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Just let me answer it. Let me do it. I want to answer the
I'm
email.
like, right, you're so great. I'm like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got it. I got it. Okay, come. You want it? Okay, I
Because
got
they be
it.
thinking like that means I'm finna get it, but what she really means is I got what you're saying.
Yes.
And I'm going to try to accommodate you as much as I can. She doesn't necessarily mean this what you gonna get.
Right.
That's not what she means.
Right. That is so true. And so some people need an explanation of what I got it means.
Yes.
You know, I'm just thinking about being the oldest of four. When my brothers and them need something, I'm like, I got it, don't worry about it. But now within a business or working with people, I got it is not good enough. You got to explain what I got it means. Meaning, we don't have that time available, but I'm texting you, I got you. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that I got you maybe today. It means that I'm gonna tell the receptionist that you're looking to get an appointment.
Or it doesn't mean come right now.
Or don't mean
definitely don't mean come in this door at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Don't.
Yeah. But I'm so used to doing that.
I answer her DMs, guys, so don't ever think that's her. It's not her no more.
I got you. I'm always like, I got you. And so even when it's coming to customers, or even coming with my staff, you know, I'm so focused on thinking about things that we're supposed to be doing that I got it. You so funny that I got it. That I know that I failed by effectively communicating to them what God meant. Yes. You know, and that's in relationships. You know, you have to effectively communicate. And sometimes it may be if you're in a heated discussion, mm-hmm. you have to maybe calm down a little bit and then go back to the conversation. But even with your clients, like I said, you have to be educated on what you're doing to even communicate effectively on what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't know how to explain it, how you gonna tell them?
How you gonna tell them? Exactly. So communication is definitely key. Communication with your client. If you can't do it, just tell the client you can't do that style. If that's your first time doing that style, let the client know, I have not done this style before. However, I'm efficient with cutting hair. So I think I will be able to do it. However, let me show you some things I have done, and then X, Y, and Z, and you go from there. You know, and you let the clients know. For example, the client came in today. She wanted a girl. Y'all kill me with that Instagram. Y'all getting them pictures, and y'all be like, I want this with the swirl too. Everything. I want the whole 9 yards. And I be like, okay, that's just the picture though. She did all that for the picture. Okay.
It's not gonna look like that tomorrow.
Yes.
That day.
And so I did it. We had to have a conversation on this particular hairstyle, letting her know her hair was, you know, not exactly long enough for this, but she can, you know, do this, and that. And honey, I did all them intricate designs on her hair. And then the next question was, how long is this gonna last?
Today. She said today.
And I said today. It's gonna last today. Because all that sideburn stuff, I mean, it'll have the frame of it, but it's not gonna last you guys the whole 2 weeks. All this is not gonna be squiggly the whole 2 weeks. And if yours do that, or your stylist does that, and it lasts the whole 2 weeks, DM me the class. Because
it's either that or they sprayed it real hard.
Oh, they sprayed it hard.
But see, it be hard like that when you go to sleep and you sweat.
Sometimes it still smushy. Yeah, it still be smushy.
So all that
you
stuff.
Well, me, I gotta tie my hair up.
Yeah.
I tie my hair up and I go to sleep.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So unless your hair is really trained to lay down like that, and it will lay for a couple of days, but after a while, if it's not cut right, it's gonna flip. It's gonna flip.
Or if they sleep like you.
Oh yeah, they don't tie your hair, but I don't tie my hair up, so my hair be all over the place. But this little part, this little sidebar right here, I can put it all the way down like this. It may be like that in the morning, or it may do that. It might. And for you to say, how do I keep it up? You're going to have to lay this down, that way.
You tie it up. And when you get in the shower, it can't go up.
It can't go up. You gotta keep that rag on it, baby.
Extracurricular activity, it can't do nothing.
Yes.
That's it.
Would you say?
So,
when you do what?
Your extracurricular activity, whatever that may be, maybe going to the gym. I don't know.
It could be.
It's just gonna, you know.
And she said extracurricular activities. That's on the next off the book.
Yeah.
But no, seriously. So it's great to, you know, communicate with them. And then as a business person, as a business owner, when you're hiring or, you know, anything, and I like you guys to hold me accountable. If I said something, I'm not perfect. I'm human. So, you know, you just say, hey, Kalina, you know, are we still going to X, Y, Z? Or, hey, Kalina, don't forget to do X, Y, Z. I'm like, oh, yes, thank you. But to all.
I misquoted Tasha 2 days in a row. You don't even know.
Who, Tasha? Oh, I know.
I didn't even know. I don't know how I didn't realize Tasha's price went up, but I have been quoting everybody 55, and her price is actually 60.
that's fine. That is just cool because that's off the books.
That's off the books. We're not gonna talk about what, but I personally know
Yeah.
I had stuck in my mind Tasha was this price right here.
Right.
So I've been quoting that price, but then when it came up today, she was a little bit higher than what I had quoted. It was not that much, but I didn't realize, and I was like, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Let me
Something
check.
ain't
I'm
quite-
sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Going forward,
Yeah.
this is her regular price.
Right. But it's so true. But yeah, y'all, communication, hours of operation, rules and regulation, policy, image.
My son asked me this morning, he was like, you going to work like that? Where you going? I said, I'm going to work. I said, I told you we have to keep up our image. He said, so they don't think you dirty. But that was a conversation I had with him about something else. It was about what's going on in today's society.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, you have to be presentable. Most people, even though it's not right, a lot of people are judging you based off your looks first.
Yes.
Before they judge you based off your talent, based off your education, based off of whatever the case may be. And in the beauty industry, if you come into the salon, they don't care what you've done online. If you look raggedy, they're gonna be judging you.
I'm a little confused.
Like, she dirty, her hair ain't done, she ain't got no makeup on. Girl, can you even do hair? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm be real confused.
I'm just a receptionist, and I'm trying to give the best image possible so that they are more trustworthy when they're coming in the door. You know what I'm saying? It just helps to break the ice a little bit. I feel like.
Oh, it does. When you walk into a place, I mean, y'all can be like, oh no, I don't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do that. Go to your nearest restaurant and see if the person comes up to you, even the host. They got flip flops on. I'm talking about not flip flops like cute flip flops. I'm talking about like house slippers.
Oh girl, no,
house
I wouldn't
slippers
eat there.
on.
But yours, no, not the fur ones.
You work with those ones?
Yeah.
No, I haven't since you changed the policy.
I was like, but they're cute though. They look.
They
really
are
like,
cute. But y'all know what I mean.
No, like how
Like
the
the beach or the beach.
Yeah.
Like,
And they got their hair tied up, like, and they like, okay, where you want to sit? You gonna be like, you work here?
Right.
Who's Chris?
Yeah. You work here?
I'm
You know?
expecting something else.
Right.
It is a difference because I know you said I was cute before, but I feel like I didn't.
Oh, you done
Oh, no,
step
baby.
in.
You a snack.
noticed
You'll be cute.
You a snack.
Yeah.
Like, you notice a difference how they like. It's just a different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
They like, oh, she's cute.
Let me tell you, back in the day, y'all, we used to, y'all, I know we gotta go. Back in the day, I used to love to go to salons because the girls was cute. The dudes was cute. Like, they had the flyest sneakers. They had the flyest outfits. They were cute. I don't know what happened. I think the whole dress up look just went down with the millennials. I don't know.
I have watched so many YouTube channels of like different hairstylists. They be raggedy. I'm sorry. And there's some of y'all, I love y'all's hairstyles.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, love them. But honey, I can see in a little mirror in the background, your head tied up. You got on
big
sweat
t-shirt.
with a big t-shirt. You looking dirty like that t-shirt is what your baby spilled her milk on last night.
Yeah.
Like you rolled out of bed. Like
I'm so big on
nasty.
image. I'm very big on image. I think it's very, very, very important. I think it's the first impression. You don't get a second chance of a first impression.
I feel like we're so cute. I thought we were cute before, to
Yes.
everybody, but it's just
we're
cute.
putting so much
Yeah.
more effort into it because we are a representation of the hottest salon in Marietta.
And we be happy when we come to work.
Girl,
Yes.
It's just a
when you
difference.
happy to get cute for
I need
I be like, oh, I gotta get up a little early because
Ashley, so cute. Ashley's so cute. But Ashley, yes, definitely, baby.
I stepped it up a little.
I love it. Well, y'all know it's my baby birthday.
Yeah.
So we gonna get on out of here so I can go celebrate my birthday.
Rose turn 2 today.
Rose turn 2.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Ro. You'll see this one day and look back up and be like, that's me.
Yes, that was Rose. So, but y'all, like, this has been good. I think that was a great topic, great thing. I enjoyed my wine. I still got my wine because I gotta go to the bathroom and then I gotta go straight to get the cake. I just don't want to be tipsy doing all that.
Don't be tipsy.
So
Yeah.
you don't want yours?
I do want mine.
Oh, you just didn't want it?
I'm gonna drink and
You see
drive.
how we was about to split
Okay,
it?
girl, we're gonna split yours.
You hear me? I'm gonna drink and drive.
Oh my God.
I just
So
kidding.
if you play too late,
I just kidding.
about my mama to you too.
Oh, you
But-
have?
Yeah, I've when I even had you driving? I know you texted.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't my fault. That was somebody in front of me.
No,
That wasn't me.
They were pulled off and you were still sitting right there.
See how she
I
gets
said,
Kalena's in her car texting.
I gotta do better.
This is
No
the
texting
same
and
thing that
driving.
happened.
I know.
She got
Paying
popped in the
attention.
back.
Girl, then I got popped for the back. And I was paying attention that time, but I got popped for the back.
Because Roro was in the car.
Yes, I was. I wasn't texting. I wasn't. Hush, Ashley. But this has been lovely, you guys. I love this whole off the books thing. I think it's awesome. We about to do a table talk. We about to maybe start getting some guests or something, you know, a little later
We
on.
definitely are. I'd like to have, honestly, I kind of like to have Miss Denise first.
Miss Denise
Wilkins from today.
Oh, girl, yes.
I want to kind of
Yes.
And
And
Miss
she's
Denise
a
looks like
talker.
she's got it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to hear her. I
Yes.
just
I
want to
know
hear her.
Miss Denise.
Yeah.
She was here today. You'll know her when you see her.
Yeah, she's
Uh-huh.
light skinned with the little bob, and she
Yeah.
found Kalina like really right before COVID came.
Yeah.
She found Kalina. She had only been going to Kalina maybe a month before COVID came, and she loved Kalina.
Yeah. And we got some great things coming. I'm gonna be doing a who's of KBB.
Yes.
So we're gonna be working on that. So you don't know who is here and who comes here. So you have to subscribe to the newsletter to know who's who. So we'll have that, and then you already know our promise. Affordable luxury to professional clients in a timely manner. We book everything now in the system, so if we can't get to you now, we'll get to you in a minute. It's been great, you guys. I love you. Mwah. And this is our episode of Off the